Amanda.
Hi, Paul.
Okay, Amanda.
You ready?
Good.
Okay, great. Paul, I know you've taken us through what the win at Saudi has done, but can you just again, has that recharged you for the year, and how does that win come into this week for you?
I mean, look, anytime you win, you feel great. I think the big thing about the win is that it's a win early, and to win in my eighth place at American Express in the desert was a great way to start the season. That kind of validated that, you know, I'm doing the right work, or signal to me I'm doing the right work and the game's going in the right direction. Then to win in Dubai validates all that hard work. And as I just said to the guys on the telecast, I feel like the goals that I've set are now kind of attainable, and I'm on the right trajectory to start ticking those off. So I feel great. The energy's good because of that. I'm excited. I'm loving my golf. And even though it's a long journey all the way back here to Pebble from the Middle East, the legs feel pretty fresh. But that's obviously because, you know, I got a trophy, and a lot of guys don't.
That was my next question. Just take us through traveling back from the Middle East to California. How are you feeling? How are you sleeping?
I'm sleeping good. I went to bed at 7:30 last night. I'm proud to say that. Managed to get sleep through to about 5:30 in the morning. So I've done it so many years, the international travel. It doesn't get any easier, and it's a little bit more complicated now, obviously, with the pandemic. But I feel good. You know, I'll be in the stateside now for quite a while until, I think, beginning of June, when I got to go off and defend my Porsche title. And I can focus on stuff over here, but the schedule's busy. You know, it's still complicated. It's still sort of, you know, as Dougie knows, it's like moving, pieces are still moving, tournaments are still in limbo, and, you know, like I'm looking forward to Concession, which I've never played before, but everybody I've ever talked to just says it's brutally difficult, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be my next event after this. Yeah, look, I'm not sure. I'm clearly just rambling because I'm confused and tired.
A couple years ago, let me remind you, you won the amateur portion here at the. Did that give you motivation to come back and really fight for that other part of the title here?
In a weird way, yes. Don Colleran, who's typically my amateur partner when I come here, is gutted he's not here this week. For him, it's like his Super Bowl, he always says, and you know, his name and mine are on the plaques up by the first tee there, which he's very proud of, as am I. And, you know, Phil playing brilliant golf that he did a couple of years ago and pipping me to the title, yeah, if anything, just adds fuel to the fact that I'd love to win at Pebble Beach. It's one of those iconic places to be a champion. Everybody'd love to hoist a trophy here. So, without question, I mean, it's like I think it's maybe the most beautiful golf course in the world, and so an opportunity to play this is always welcomed. In a weird way, I can't say this to Don, but I kind of thought it would really be kind of cool to not play with the amateurs one year and just see how it is. And that's very selfish, but why not? 3 rounds of golf at Pebble, I'm not going to turn that down. So multiple reasons to be here. Just don't tell Don.
The rules committee, without having amateurs, took advantage of some tee boxes, some pin locations. What are you seeing out there from a golf course perspective, the changes that were made without amateurs?
Yeah, it's you know, the other thing is because we got no fans as well, you can push some of those tee boxes back, and there's some tee boxes which are behind pathways and roads, which also would be problematic from a logistics point of view. Tee boxes they use at US Open, for example. So, kind of fun, you know, stuff we don't typically typically see during the AT&T. They've been good. I think the scores are a little bit skewing that setup just because of the rain last night. You know, Cantley's 10 under was brilliant here yesterday in any conditions. But it's all because of the softness of the greens. But I'll be interested to see how it plays out this weekend and what the rules guys have in store for us, because it won't be the typical AT&T easy. I want to say easy pins. They're never easy pins at Pebble Beach, but there are difficult pins, and then there's the almost impossible pins at Pebble. So we'll see how nice they are to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paulie.
Thanks, guys.